Hello Gemini, this is your reading for September 2018. I've already shuffled the decks and laid out your tarot card readings, and I also shuffled your angel card messages. And we'll go ahead and jump right into your horoscope. So for September, Gemini, with Neptune, your career planet, in retrograde motion since June 18th, and with your 4th house of home and family very strong right now, career issues need time to resolve themselves, and you may as well focus on domestic matters at this point. However, though career issues seem cloudy and demands on you are still strong at this point. The power of the 4th house, as our regular readers know, means more than just home and family. It involves cosmic therapy. Many problems have their origin in the memory of body. Old traumas, unresolved, can be retriggered and re-stimulated. When challenging events happened in childhood, powerful and usually negative statements were made and then forgotten about, yet these statements, commands if you will, are still operating and are often impeding progress. So when the 4th house is strong, nature will bring up old memories so that they can be viewed from the current level of understanding. What is terrifying to a 3-year-old brings only smiles to an adult. It's not so much about rewriting history. The events happened, but it's about the reinterpreting history for you, Gemini, giving the events a different and hopefully healthier spin to it. This makes all the difference in the world to our emotional wellness and what we're looking for. Apparently, random memories will come up, but they're not random. They have significance in your life in the here and now. Look at them and the feelings they arouse you. Examine them. They will lose any power they once had over you at this time, because when you take that time to re-examine things in your life and start realizing that they are just small and you can work right through them, you just have to not be afraid to walk through those issues and pains. This is also a good month for those of you involved in formal kinds of psychological therapy. There is more progress happening at this time. The new moon of the 9th is going to clarify both emotional issues and family situations as the month progresses. The information you need to make a good decision will come to you naturally and normally, with little stress on your part. Health still needs watching until the 22nd, but there will be a big improvement after then. In the meantime, as always, make sure to get enough rest. Enhance the health in the ways mentioned in the yearly report. This is an excellent month for job seekers, especially until the 22nd. The Sun in Virgo favors work. The Pluto, your planet of work, receives good aspects until that date, which is back to the 22nd. The 10th, 11th, 15th, and 16th are especially good days for job seekers, if that helps you. I'm going to go ahead and start with your cards. And right over the overall energy is 3 of Cups. It's coming together, friendship, happiness, social activity, and camaraderie and bonding. This is the overall energy throughout this month of September. So you'll be very successful in bringing people together, and it will feel like a celebration on all ends for everybody involved, which is exciting because, this is part of your whole month of coming together and really enjoying all of the things that life has to offer. As we move into your next card, we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is, something new coming into your life, new energy, great enthusiasm, a burst of motivation for any situation. Inspiration, vitality, spiritual and sexual energy is heightened at this time. Creative and industrious opportunity. So if you have started something new, Gemini, you're definitely moving forward. It's new, it's good. And I mean, to have that overall energy is just exciting for me to see for you, that you are moving in a direction that is just amazing. Again, we end up with another great card, which is the Magician. I just love this. You know, you'll suddenly become more goal-oriented and motivated, and will have the wherewithal to attract whatever it is you need in your work environment, and you will receive considerable increase in salary and income. This is exciting for you, Gemini. You know, expect new beginnings and a fresh start. A new partnership could also be in the making. You know, if you are trying to start another relationship, you know, and, you know, if it can't be the way you want it, you won't be sure if you want it at all with this card of that meaning. You know, you'll be grateful for the lucky financial breaks and transactions and manifestation of your ideas. You're really on track. Lots of newness starting. We got a lot of startups with that card. Very exciting. And again, here's somebody that's helping you. Major Arcana, again, so lots of strength, formulations, you know, so, you know, within the work, you know, you could be surprised by the unexpected progress, good fortune, or arrival of business and financial matters for you, Gemini. Or you'll be surprised at yourself at making a major yes decision you've been putting off. Go for it. What do you got to lose? You know, if there's a partner, you know, you could be, you know, uniting with a loved one and discuss plans for the future if that applies to you. You will have discussions concerning contractual agreements, profit sharing, subsidies, management. So you're moving forward in something in your life, be it relationship as in love or as in work and career. Very exciting. You know, an opportunity will arrive that could well be the foundation of a very successful future for you, Gemini. This will be very, a prosperous time that's happening for you. You know, if your foundation was built correctly at this point, the manifestation will follow. If not, you will have to rebuild and start over. I don't think that a lot of you are in that position. I think you have been building towards this for a long time and you are ready to move forward with it. Very, very exciting. Your next card is the Five of Swords. With this Five of Swords, it can be a difficult card. You know, a fight, a conflict with people, deliberately trying to hurt one another, viciousness, and punitive and ego-based action. Actions taken into prejudice and biased way. So you see that this person is winning and two people are walking away. You know, do we need to be right? I mean, we always want to be right if we're in a disagreement, etc. But, you know, sometimes it's just not worth it. It's not worth to have that constant thing. Watch the ego if you have any kind of thing going on with you. When we don't have ego and we stay within our spiritual soul of what we have to offer in the kindness and loving light, things will always go right. When you go into the anger and one-up somebody, then it will fall apart in front of you. It's not worth it for as hard as you have been working towards things, Gemini. Don't let ego get in the way. Stay within your beautiful soul and always remember you've been on the other side, other shoe fits, etc. Pay attention to that because it's just not worth the fight sometimes. Sometimes you have to stand up, but when you get into conflict, remember, people don't forget about things like that, and you just literally choose to be peaceful. It's just a better way. It's just not worth it. I mean, not unless you have to really do it, but nowadays I don't really see that we have to really get into those kinds of things. And then your overall energy, you couldn't get any more luckier. I am just blown away. You get the Star. So that's your outcome. You know, things are going to work out better than you expected, and your faith in your future is going to burn brightly once more. Things are taking off for you, Gemini. It's amazing. You've worked so hard. You've come a long way. You put your wishes on your stars, and it's totally, you know, it's destiny that is motivating you and compels you to go on. Your desire is not in vain, and that which you are yearning for will be ultimately, you know, you're going to find it and find that fulfillment. It's a karmic law. And always remember, stay in your, you know, your spiritual side of kindness, etc. Because you know what you are and you know how good of a person you can be. And when you constantly stay in your good side, karma rewards you in many ways. And don't let anger enter into anything, especially when you're in such a great place, Gemini, because what's there to be upset about when you are rolling and you're doing good? Just enjoy that. For your angel messages, you got the Chariot, an important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, public recognition. Like I said, it's really tying into everything. You have worked very hard for these things, and you're getting that public recognition. You've worked for it, Gemini. You've earned it. Keep going. And then the Five of Air. An unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation. Review everyone's motives. So again, we've talked about that, with the five of, or the swords, where people were in disagreement. Just don't get into an unwise decision on anything, because especially if we're geared towards anger, we can't make good decisions. You have to go into your peaceful side, let it go. And Two of Fire, you've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts. Continue to move forward. What a great way to end this for you. Gemini, you have excellent reading. The only thing I'm concerned about is the Five of Swords. It can be such a tough energy. Just get through that, because the rest of your reading was just amazing. You are, you deserve it. You've worked hard for this, and you get so many blessings. And with that, that concludes your reading for September 2018, and I will see you back in October 2018. Thank you. Bye.